Alright, yeah, live. I'm just letting you know.
Lovely.
I'll do a quick stream ping while we are here.
Okay. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Well, if there's an afternoon anywhere, at this time of day. Welcome back to the round of 16 for Dio's Bizarre Holiday Singles. My name is Suicune3. I'll be one of your commentators today, alongside Gammy. How are you?
Hello. Very good to be in the commentary booth with you again, Suicune. But yeah, do you want to take a quick look at our players while I get the stream stuff sorted out?
Yeah, so we have, this is, I believe, a loser's bracket matchup here in Tier 2 of this tournament. We have northsign, who is, like, the lowest seeded player in terms of just pure rankings, but made it out of the group stage, and, is now fighting for their lives in the main bracket stage. And then we also have miinr, who also made it out of groups. Not which seeding they were, I don't know.
The group stage seeding. Group stage me when I understand it. Me when I read. But with that said, I mean, all this talk about, all this talk, pardon me, about seedings and whatnot. But, I mean, really, with how we've been seeing a lot of these matches play out, really, seeding does not mean anything at all. I think it was just yesterday where we saw, a 30 seed upset, and it was a decisive upset. I believe it was like one of the 40 seeds versus seed 17, and they just completely ate them alive with a 6-1 victory. So, I mean, despite the fact that, seeds might provide some insight into these players, we can never be too sure. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we just got into we have just finished up our picks and our first bands. We have a what is happening? Very sorry. We have just gotten our bands out of the way. It looks like a northsign, DT1 and DT2. Oof, pardon me. Bands from northsign, and meanwhile we have a Nomad 5 and a Hard Rock 3 band coming out from miinr. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we should be getting into our first map. For some reason the client isn't acting up, so I'm gonna do a quick reset. Hopefully that fixes itself. Very sorry for the delays.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the commands going here so that everything's working properly.
Oh, Suicune, are you reffing as well? Let's go.
No, I'm
you're
not
not
reffing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get stuff from the ref sheet into here. That is just not the correct thing.
Yeah, it looks like we will be running this map with the wrong skin. Very sorry about that. Hopefully I can fix that next round. But we get straight into the hidden 2. This is what I believe is Team Blue's pick. So yeah, they are going to be the favorites going into this map to secure this point.
Yeah, but at least off the stream delay, because I don't know why the Discord stream is just giving me a black screen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, northsign not having that good of a time on this pick. This is miinr's pick after all, so I guess it is to be expected with the higher accuracy and the fact that there's just higher accuracy and just comfortability overall. And yeah, northsign is really just struggling with the reading on this. It is CS5 AR7, so
really,
needless to say, a challenge for those who are inexperienced on maps like this. And when I say in maps like this, I mean this is like super old map type. This is a super old map. It is, I believe, a 3-digit map ID.
Really?
So this is like so we're talking like pure 2007.
Yeah.
Beat map ID 296.
Holy crap. Yeah, we get into the stream heavy section right here. As you can hear from the lack of hits out to northsign clearly not being able to hit that. But I mean, miinr is just on a whole nother level when it comes to their comfort. What the hell is happening? I have no clue, but it's just a spinner spam. I love old mapping. This is truly the pinnacle. It was ahead of its time. And as the last few streams come in, I mean, miinr is just looking to set the nail in the coffin. And the last streams right here, these streams are so incredibly rough and so incredibly easy. The chain miss on, which we do see northsign doing quite a bit of, but miinr seeming, despite finding the miss, handling these streams so much better. And yeah, this is really an amazing first pick from miinr.
Yeah, I mean, very solid first pick. Yeah, it trips up a little bit at the, the star cut stream at the end, but just looked a lot more comfortable on this overall compared to northsign, and a very comfortable 1-0 lead to start this match.
That is right. Very good pick from them to kick off the match. And with that, the pick is now shifted back into northsign's hands. How will they respond? That will be the question. And while we get that sorted, we'll do some quick adjustments to the skins. Hopefully, it will be in order soon.
Yeah. Kind of a last minute jump in. But if I'm looking at the schedule from last week, so northsign took 2 points off of Crestive on last week's pool, but then again, last week's, it's hard to compare pools, these pools with each other. So it's a little bit difficult to say in terms of like what skill sets. As northsign trying to pick the Hard Rock 3, which is in fact banned.
Yeah, but in fact, we instead see what I believe is a hidden one pick coming in from northsign.
Snow Drive. Nino's expert. 224 BPM, mostly aim.
Yeah, this is a pretty mechanically intense map. I believe a lot of the patterns in this map are very symmetrical. I mean, I'm not a mapper myself, but even I can tell that. And that might add some degree of discomfort when it comes to the map. But that's it. It is probably the simplest of the hidden maps. I find this pick rather interesting given how northsign did lose out on the HD2, but perhaps this is the sort of quote-unquote ego pick that they want to go for in order to get their head in the game, get their mental, and get their mental back and put their firm foot on the ground. Right now, accuracy is not the best, but I mean, we just begun, so the real grit of the map comes in these jumps. Very, very consistent in its difficulty, coming in at 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Really, it's just gonna be testing your hidden consistency on a whole host of, tapping and aim patterns. Mostly aim patterns, but, if you're not ready for it, the flow aim tapping sections, like the one that we've seen, like the one we just saw, might trip you up.
Yeah. And the thing about northsign picking, this after losing Hidden 2 is, these are two very different maps. You have a Snow Nino map, which they're usually pretty comfortable, pretty inoffensive maps, all things considered. Just, very standard aim and tapping. Far cry from the old style and low approach rate that Hidden 2 did.
But miinr does find a miss, and that is absolutely huge for northsign. Northsign was already holding the combo, the accuracy lead, pardon me. And now that miinr has gone down, there is absolutely nothing to stop northsign from running a train on them. But northsign finds a miss as well. Egg drops from miinr on this stream section, and now it is dead even on the combo as we get into the KI. A 1% accuracy lead in favor of northsign. How far can they take this lead? I wouldn't count miinr out just yet. We still have 2/3 of the map, and I mean, if both players continue to hold this combo, miinr might be able to make the comeback. But just as I say that, unfortunate timing, but miinr finds a miss right at the end of that KI, meaning that northsign is gonna continue to step his foot on the gas and increase that score.
Yeah, that combo lead that miinr had there really didn't really cut down the score lead just with the accuracy advantage that northsign has. Northsign finding another break, however, means there is that slight combo advantage back to miinr, but again, it's that accuracy difference that's kind of negating and equalizing the playfield, because it's such a small combo advantage that the accuracy difference really kind of just makes up for it. And with more drops on that stream, in terms of accuracy, it just means that score lead is pretty much going to stay even. And in fact, going to grow in favor for northsign now with that break.
Yeah, 100% as we get into the tail end of this KI. I believe there is still one more KI left in the bag, but I mean, with northsign's performance over miinr, and miinr fight just not being able to hold the combo they need to make get their score on the board. Even though northsign finds a miss, I mean, there is still a quarter of the map left, so I don't want to say that it's over before it's over, but situation really is looking dire.
We'll have to see who hits the stream. Northsign finds another slider break before he gets into the final
goodness
PI.
Oh my goodness, can miinr hit this? miinr hits it! And with that, the score is going to race! Oh my goodness, Suicune!
I mean, was a huge chain miss for northsign.
The score is decreasing rapidly. 37k, 36k. We have about an eighth of the map left. Could the nerfs be getting to northsign? That score is just going to keep on going in favor of miinr. Almost 500 combo and counting. Ladies and gentlemen, will miinr be able to pull off this comeback? I think it is possible. As you get into the last few seconds of the map, Suicune, I'm on the edge of my seat.
I think it's going over. There's enough combo there. Accuracy be damned. I mean, at the end of the day, combo is key in this game, even in 4v2. And, with just better consistency throughout that last quarter of the map.
No way!
There it is. Sealed.
Wow! Suicune, we just watched an absolutely insane comeback from miinr on that map. They were at a score deficit throughout the entirety of that map, and an accuracy deficit like throughout literally throughout the map. But at the very end, their combo, that 700 combo, really came in clutch and allowed them to just narrowly steal that point.
Yeah.
Wow. And with that, we get into the No Mod 4 up next.
Ooh, this is a
map indeed.
Funny little map. Oh my goodness.
Oh my days.
I forgot this map existed.
It's a reading map, bro. It's a reading map.
It's a reading map for sure. Like, yes, there are, some goofy sliders and whatnot, but there are some patterns that you're just like, if you're sight reading this, have fun, good luck.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into Ahisa Snow Prism. This, well, as the mapper calls it, it was an attempt to make a quote-unquote pseudo-playable 2D style map. And, well, you can be the judge of how 2B this is, but this map is definitely unique, to say the very least. A lot of weird sliders, which we will be seeing straight away. And the question is, will these players be able to read, and will these players be able to aim these various patterns? Let's get into this map.
early slider break from northsign shouldn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Accuracy is still in their favor, so, the score is remaining close, and might have actually found a break at some point that I failed to notice, but there's another break from northsign there.
Yeah, as of right now, rather slow, so, you kind of want to build up that combo. The cuts start to come in, and northsign clearly not being too comfortable on these cuts. Meanwhile, miinr is destroying them right now. 97% act with a pretty solid combo to boot, despite a few shaky cursors here and there from both of these players. miinr makes it into the first of these 2B style sliders with a very solid combo intact. miinr finally goes down, but that is a sizable distance that miinr has cleared into the slider streams. And really, it is just miinr's game to play.
Yeah, northsign really just struggling a lot in, the cut quad section before this ki, and finding a few more breaks here and there. Pretty much sealed the deal already. There's a break at the end for miinr, but with 187,000 score lead already, and the map coming to its close, nothing for northsign to do here. Unfortunately, and it's just going to be another point secured for miinr, and it's going to be a 3-0 start.
Yep, that is right. miinr putting his firm foot on the ground, taking the lead against northsign, taking a very comfortable lead, might I add, against northsign on this map. And really, you just don't, and that's just not what you like to see. I mean, the early lead is definitely not something you really want to play around with. But it seems as though northsign is going to respond with the hidden 3 pick. We did see them exercise a pretty sizable amount of comfort when it came to the hidden 1 last time. So this hidden 3 pick is definitely to be expected. But, I mean, as you've seen before, you should definitely not underestimate miinr when it comes to, hidden as a mod. As you've seen them absolutely rob northsign of that hidden 1 point. So yeah, the question is, will northsign, will history repeat itself? Will northsign lose out on this breakpoint? I mean, we are sure hoping that they don't, because, I mean, if they lose out on this breakpoint, the entire match just becomes that much harder to play. But let's get into the map. It's gonna be miinr Avalanche.
I have questioned this pick from northsign after, kind of what happened on No Mod 4. This map does share, a few similarities in terms of skill sets between, this and No Mod 4. We do see an early break from miinr. And perhaps, hidden probably being a more comfort mod for northsign. So probably just having a little bit of reading issue, as there is a double miss there, so perhaps just more comfortable on, stuff like this when, there is that hidden preference multiplied, and right now it is showing.
Yeah, I mean, we just got out of the first KI, an absolutely demoniacal KI, and we're just gonna jump straight into the next one. Right now, northsign holding the accuracy lead, and as you mentioned, Suicune, it really just seems as though northsign's comfort on hidden is what is reigning true on this map. miinr just clearly not able to comfortably hit these patterns. It is not the simple mechanic style map that we saw from Hidden 1. No, it is a tech map with incredibly challenging flow. And as we get into the second flow section, in fact, as I mentioned, that miinr is looking very, very scary. Narrowly hitting that pattern and causing the score to close by a sizable margin. Ladies and gentlemen, last quarter of the map, and history seems to want to repeat itself. miinr, can you make this comeback? He hits the flow, the cross screen jumps come in, the flow patterns come in, last 8 of the map, and the score turns over. Oh my goodness, miinr finally goes down, but is there enough time for northsign to bring it back? I don't think there is, Suicune.
No, it's over. And again, it's just that back half consistency once again. miinr just holding on to a lot more combo near that ending in the latter half. And again, kind of a repeat of what happened on Hidden 1. Northsign being just a bit more consistent earlier on in the first half, but as the the map progresses, kind of losing the footing a little bit and opening that door for miinr to, kind of hold on to that combo and, combo game their way to yet another breakpoint. And things are starting to look grim for northsign here.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to see. From this point on, northsign is playing the match at a 4-point deficit. And really, the situation is dire. More so than ever. And with miinr going in for the DT3 pick, I already know what you're thinking, Suicune. I mean, given how given how northsign did ban 2 of the DT maps, DT1 and DT2, this pick just seems like an absolute no-brainer. miinr instantly wants to take this match to match point. Instantly go in for the kill. And I mean, this is as good as a point to do it as ever.
Yeah, I'm so interested to see, how these players are going to perform on this, because this is 228 BPM finger control stamina precision. Like, this is CS6. So, these are some tiny circles, that these players have to hit at, at a decent speed. Most players are relatively comfortable when it comes to, playing 228 BPM, but maybe not necessarily in terms of the finger and aim control, and especially when you're, throwing precision on top of it. Both players holding combos so far. Accuracy pretty in favor of miinr right now, but does find a break.
Ooh. Yep, a double miss to trade it back and forth. Like you mentioned, Suicune, stamina, precision, and speed is definitely not a combo you see every day. And it's good to see that from the accuracies, these players not too comfortable on the map. But that's it. The scoreline is currently at a standstill. miinr does not have that big of a lead. In fact, it's just a measly 10k. They can shift over at any moment. But with that miss from northsign, that's gonna give miinr some room. Never mind, miinr instantly goes down as you get into the more stamina-intensive section of the map.
Worth noting, northsign's actually managed to bring the accuracy just to about even. So that's not that 3%, AC deficit that northsign had earlier completely gone. It's pretty much dead. It's dead even. It's just who can hold on to combo more, who can drop accuracy less. Both players dropping on that 1/3 there, and this is a very short map. It's almost over, and I don't know if this ending is dense enough for northsign to bring it back. We'll have to see.
With the CS6 nature of this map, it can really swing either way. One miss aim can doom your run. Both players destroyed the last stream, and it is over. miinr is going to take this match to match point, in spite of a very, very strong effort, very, very solid effort from northsign to bring this point back, losing out only by a measly 30k. Really, that point could have swung either way, but unfortunately, Lady Luck is not on northsign's side. And miinr will be threatening match point against northsign. However, it is their own pick, so perhaps they'll be able to put a point on the board. But really, it's looking rough. It's looking rough.
Yeah, at this point, I really don't know, what northsign really picks into here. We've had kind of the mix of, we've had that low AR, and considering how northsign performed on Hidden 2, doubt we're going to be seeing a Nomad 6 pick come out. The hidden picks are gone. There's nothing left in hidden, so it is just going to be, Hard Rock or, one of the earlier Nomads, and it is going to be Hard Rock 1. Probably, one of the most brutal picks so far in this tournament.
Yeah, I agree. This map is very, how do I say it? Really, this map is really unique in the sense that its earlier sections very, very simple, very, very easy to combo, very easy to act. But the ending, oh, if you haven't seen this map, you're in for a treat.
But let's just say the ending is a Grand Senpai map. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, that's a very good way to put it. That is a very good way to put it. But really, this early section will be a very, very intense check of your consistency and your nerve control. Okay, miinr, just dropping a few, getting their head in the game. But yeah, let's get into this Hard Rock one.
We'll see if, these drops at the beginning really make a difference at the end of the day, because, this is one of those maps where, you could just miss before, the hard part. and just cry because you did miss.
Yep. In fact, the cry. This is a banger song though. I love this song so much. Anyways, a few slow sliders before we get into the first jumpy section of the map. Nothing too intense for any of these players really. Still a pretty comparatively chill section. I will say though, northsign is doing a much better job in the ag department, having a massive 7% ag lead. But of course, really it's gonna be up to your consistency, and as you can see on these slower sliders, it can be really intense on your nerves. And we do see miinr just go slightly too fast on that slider and finding a miss on one of the slider ticks, and that's gonna give northsign the lead they need, gonna give them the opportunity to build that score lead up. And mind you, that ending KI is brutal for both players, so the chance that miinr is able to bring the comeback at the end will be pretty slim. But that's it. I mean, there is still a lot of room for northsign to make a mistake, so we'll have to wait and see till when that happens.
Yeah, like there's still about a third of the map remaining before, you know, we get to, you know, the ending. But northsign is already building, you know, a very comfortable, you know, 120k lead. Has the full combo still intact. Has that, you know, 8% accuracy lead. So currently looking to be, you know, in probably the best spot they've been in this match so far in terms of just a particular map, and it's looking good at the moment.
Yep, I agree. As we get into the next jump section of the map, really the jumps are pretty big here, but it's just a hint of what's to come. miinr goes down with their combo, which means that northsign with the FC and the 99% accuracy in the bag, looking to widen the score gap more and more. And with the 1/3 coming in, we should get into the triumphant ending of the map, the cross screens. Ladies and gentlemen, are you up for the challenge? How far can northsign take this?
We'll have to see, but I mean the point is pretty much secured already. Like,
yep,
miinr is just not having a good time on this map whatsoever, fumbling on the 1/3 as well. And I mean this point is already, you know, done and dusted.
Yep.
So we're not getting a clean sweep here today, but
the
it
question
is gonna be miinr's pick after this.
Yep. Now the question is, how far can northsign take this lead? Ladies and gentlemen, the cross screens come, the div spike hits, and it hits hard and it hits long. How long can northsign hold on to this FC? And
If
they are
northsign FCs this, that'll be insane.
I mean, and northsign finally goes down, but it is to be expected on an ending as demon as this. And with that, northsign gets their first point on the board. Better late than never.
Yeah, this I think is a bit brutal.
It's an ending to say the very least. It's an ending. Yeah, but as the cross screen comes, I mean, that's just enjoy the show, honestly. And with that, northsign, better late than never, gets that first point on the board, but the pick is going to be given back to miinr, which is where we are expecting the match to end. But I mean, never say never. northsign might be able to pull something out. You never know. But with that, a very solid victory from northsign, a very decisive victory. 700k score. You love to see it.
I think if I am miinr, I know exactly what I would be going for based on, you know, the trajectory of this match. We'll see if it ends up. We'll see if, you know, what I think should be picked ends up getting picked. But again, the pool's thinning down. We have no more hidden left. We have no more double times. We only have Hard Rock 2 left in the pool. So it leaves us with no mods 1, 2, 3, and 6, and then Hard Rock 2. For fun picking this. Okay. You know, this is not one of the picks this is not the pick I was expecting.
But it's for fun.
But it is for fun. And I am interested to see how these players perform on CS 5.2 Lacandy Flow Aim Ice Angel. We already saw a little bit of, you know, kind of flow control in, DT3. This map takes that to the next level.
Yeah. I mean, we saw how both of these players fared on the Hidden 3, which was also pretty flowy. But well, this map is 10. Firstly, this map is 10 BPM slower. So in order to compensate for the lower BPM, the flow aim will definitely be thrust into the stratosphere. Northsign gonna be the first one to find a miss, and as you can see, this map already hints to you what it's about. It's about these, these weird XL, D cell patterns that are just, I would say litter, but they are really just the entire map. So let's get into Ice Angel.
Yeah, we're gonna see a good old 6 minutes of just pure Lacandy flow aim control here. Northsign found an early break on, I believe it was a cut into a double section. So far I don't believe any player has missed on the flow aim just yet.
Yep. Very, very solid beginning from both of these players. Only 50 combos separates these two players. Identical accuracies. And well, they need all the combo they can get on a map as long as this. This is 6 minutes long, so, get your popcorn. We're in for a ride. Northsign finding a miss on absolutely nothing, however.
Oh, he over-aimed that. He over-aimed it. Went too fast on that Axel there, so completely missed that burst there, and that's giving miinr a huge lead now.
Yeah, that's really not what you want to see. And as we get into the second quarter of the map, miinr still holding that 99% FC. Can he make it out? He does make it out. He does make it out with the FC still intact. I mean, right now, it's really looking like miinr is the clear favorite to win this point at this juncture. And really, the map doesn't get any much easier from this point on. So, oh my goodness, miinr is just gonna continue to devour these patterns. Northsign is trying their absolute best, but I mean, just not being able to match up to the 1k score, 1k combo that miinr is outputting right now on screen.
Well, you say that, but I was gonna say it's a bit too early to tell, and with some breaks from miinr there, Northsign now does have the combo advantage, but misses on the triangle right before the slow section.
I mean, I wouldn't.
And it's a full reset.
Yeah, but the accuracy is in favor of Northsign with a few chain misses coming in from miinr. So, yeah, I mean, it might be a bit crazy, but it is still doable. 45k score difference. I know that's pretty big when you're talking about a 6-minute long map, but we need to see a few more misses from miinr to happen, but it is still possible for Northsign. The question is, how badly does he want to take this point?
Northsign needs to hold through this section. Like, I'm seeing some cursor dances here, and, I'm getting, pretty scared, because any break in this, slow section can spell doom for, the rest of the map, depending on, how well your opponent performs on the back half of this.
Yeah, the map may be slow, but it's in the slow sections where your nerves are at an all-time high. The build-up comes in. It is do or die for Northsign right now. His Tawny life is dependent on this. miinr goes down, and that is good progress in favor of Northsign. That is going to cause the score to slowly but surely move in favor of Northsign. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a third of the map left. Can Northsign make this comeback? Let's find out.
There's another break from miinr though, so that combo advantage now growing to about 300.
That's right.
So we'll have to see. I just need to see how much longer Northside can hold, and we'll see if miinr does find any breaks. Northside almost missing on the 1-6 quad there.
Nerves. The nerves are incredible, especially if you're Northside in this position. I mean, you've come so far in the match, you're at match point, and well, this is your one opportunity to take it back. Will they be able to do it? The flow aim is gonna start to come in, and that's where he really needs to hold himself together. The flow aim is here, the stream comes in. Will he be able to hit it? No, he will not.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
misaims on the curve down, and that might seal it unless miinr finds a chain miss, and chain miss miinr shall. Lots
my
of chain
goodness.
misses on this ending. Oh my goodness. Okay, this ending's gonna be insane.
Oh my goodness, but
no
northsign finds chain misses himself as well, and it is back and forth. 6k score difference, 10k score difference. It is anyone's game. miinr finds a miss on the zigzags, and now the score goes back to northsign. Last 8 of the map. Who will come out on top? Northsign is holding the combo. miinr is finding misses left, right, and center. Northside and miinr both go down, causing a combo
miinr is
reset.
running out of stamina. miinr is running out of stamina.
That's right.
The constant late hits
And
on that down to 92%.
And despite both players finding misses at the very end, it looks like with Northsign's accuracy lead, we will finally see that act we will finally see that act in play. Holy shit. We will finally see that act in play. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Northsign will put another point on the board, taking the match 2-5. Not just out of the game just yet, not going down with a fight. What a stellar performance from Northside on this map.
Yeah, I think either miinr just completely note-locked at the end or just straight up ran out of stamina on those long streams, because what was about a 40k score lead for miinr before, that final stream, evaporated and ends up being a 35k point victory for northsign. So the for fun gambit ultimately not paying off at the end, and neither does the combo game. It might be a combo game in score v1, but in score v2, with that lower emphasis on how much combo you have in favor of just slightly greater emphasis on accuracy, means miinr, even with 500 better combo, it's not going to take the match.
Yeah, very well said. And with that, the pick is now shifted back to Northsign. The pool is narrowing, as you said before, Suicune. So really, Northsign needs to be very careful about how he goes about playing this match from this point on. Definitely can see a Harrock 2 pick, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
And there it is. And yeah, I think my suspicions were true. miinr's hand, did end up just running out of stamina at the end of that, just with those constant late hits on those streams.
Yep.
But now we can get into
a map, another one of the maps in the pool. If you look at the pool, you might think, oh wow, it's the 10 in the map stats, probably just the AR. No. This is CS10. This is
CS10.
This is in fact CS10. The smallest CS that a map can be. Well, at least normally. And,
thanks, Tony Client.
And awesome, thank you. I love the Tony.
Yeah.
Client.
You thought CS8 would be like Osu for Ants? No, this is Osu for Ants.
Yep.
Just be glad this is also not AR10, because AR10 with CS10 is genuinely unplayable.
Holy shit, bro. Oh.
Oh,
yeah. So right off the bat, I've seen this map being played in another match, and I never really know how to commentate this map, because really I have no idea what's happening on my screen. Things are just happening, full stop.
What I can say is Northsign held a combo, but is down incredible amounts of accuracy.
Holding that incredible 25% act right now.
Yeah, he is hitting incredibly early. I don't know if it's an offset issue or if Northsign is just, expecting to read this as AR10, because big news, buddy. This is not AR10. I believe this is like AR8.
Yeah,
after Hard Rock.
I think
it's like 8 It's like 8 something.
Yeah, it's
after Hard Rock.
Yeah, but
it's also a very short map, and
we're already at the end.
This kind of accuracy deficit, yeah, the CS10 gambit does not pay off for Northsign, and
I've seen 2 matches end with this map. I've seen 2 matches end with this map, and yeah, no. You were saying Suicune.
Yeah,
that was an ending. That was a match.
Yeah, the H300s. Oh dear.
Anyways,
it was an offset.
Oh.
It was an offset issue. Oh no. That's actually just unlucky.
Yeah, that was one of the matches of all time. This is the second time that I've seen this map being the last pick and being the last pick of the match, and it is still anticlimactic as ever. Thank you, Pullers, my beloved. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, jokes aside, congratulations to miinr for a decisive 6-2 victory over northsign. A very solid victory. Unfortunately, northsign will be getting knocked out of the tournament with this loss, while miinr will be moving forward in the bracket, in the losers bracket. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of matches lined up for you today. I believe we have one in about 15 minutes, so I'm not sure who's streaming it. Do stay tuned though if you are interested in seeing that play out. But yeah, Suikun, any last words from you?
No, I mean, just a pretty solid game plan for miinr overall. You know, the Nomad 2, a little bit of a blunder, but, you know, works out in the end. But yeah, I don't think there's really much more to add. We'll see if we do have streamers for some of the upcoming matches. I know there is a match in about 15 minutes. Whether or not that's streamed is, you know, a different question. But, I mean, we have a large, and I mean large, block of matches today. Again, I'm just going to kind of list off all the times that we have, whether or not they'll be streamed or, you know, it's a different story. But we have the 5 UTC, which is in about 15 minutes. And then we have an 11, we have 2 12s, a 13, 2 14s, a 16. Is that 5 18s? That is 5 18 UTC matches.
Lovely.
2 19s, 3 20s, 3 21s, and a 22. So we have a very large block of matches later on today.
None of which are Asian friendly. We love to see it. But,
so if you guys want to stay updated on the bracket and whatnot, make sure, you know, join the tournament Discord, which I'm pretty sure there's not a command for that, so you'll just have to get that from, you know, the info sheet there. But otherwise, I think that is it. I don't believe there's anything I don't believe there's anything else from me here. And I don't believe there's anything else from us, so I think we'll call it a wraps and end this match off here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dio's Bizarre Holiday Singles. My name has been Gavin Criolla. His name has been Suikun, and we will see you in the next stream. Goodbye!
Bye-bye!